Hello, everybody. Reverend Carol here, and I'm bringing you this Sunday's story. And the story is an old Indian folk tale called The Elephant, and it's about God. So, what do you think of when you hear the word God? It's an interesting question, isn't it? Well, in unity, we believe that God is within us and within each and every person and all around us. And the affirmation for the story is God is everywhere, within me and around me. Let's affirm that two more times. God is everywhere, within me and around me. God is everywhere, within me and around me. All right. The name of the story again is The Elephant. Long ago, at the foot of the tall Himalayan mountains, was a small school. This school was unusual because all the students were blind. Janek was their wise and gentle teacher. One day, Janek received a letter, which he read to the class. Dear cousin, I will be traveling past your village in a few weeks' time, and I would like to visit your school. Tell your students I will be traveling by elephant, your loving cousin. What is an elephant like? All the students asked excitedly. Well, they had all lived their whole lives in the mountains, and they didn't know anything about the animals of the plains. You will find out, was all their teacher would say. The day Janet's cousin arrived on his elephant, the class was too excited to study. And Janek announced, today the elephant will be the teacher. The children gathered around the elephant, and Janek led one to the long trunk and one to the bristly tail. And then he took two students to the side of the elephant, and they stretched up tall to feel the tough skin. Janek's cousin helped two of the blind children touch the elephant's strong leg. Fondly, Janek lifted the smallest student on his shoulders, and the child reached out to feel the flapping ears. All the children carefully explored their part of the elephant, exclaiming in wonder and delight. Later, they sat under a tree and talked about what they had discovered. Tell me what an elephant is like, Janek, their teacher said. Oh, an elephant is like a big lone snake, one student said. An elephant is like a tough, bristly rope, the first two students explained. No, an elephant is like a tall, rough wall that breathes, called out two more. That's not so. An elephant is not like any of those. It is like a strong, sturdy tree, argued two more. You are all wrong. An elephant is like a large flapping fan that stirs the hot air, the smallest student said confidently. Janek's cousin couldn't help laughing as each student loudly proclaimed that what they experienced of the elephant was right and all the others were wrong. Janek let them argue until the children grew tired of their own voices. Finally, all was quiet, and every face turned toward him. You are all right, Janek said with a smile, and you are all wrong, he added, still smiling at their puzzled expressions. Let's go back to our teacher, the elephant. One by one, Janek and his cousin led the students around the entire elephant, and they all touched the snake-like trunk, the rope-like tail, the wall-like sides, and the tree-like legs. Then each of them was lifted up to touch the flapping fan-like ears. And the youngest student said, I think we've learned a lot from Teacher Elephant today. All of our experiences were true, but none of us knew the whole truth. And the children all cheered when Janet's cousin asked, who would like to experience riding on an elephant? Have you ever touched an elephant? What did it feel like? Do you think the children's experience of riding on the elephant would all be the same or a little different for everyone? What do you think then? Have you ever made a judgment about something or someone and later found out you only knew part of the truth? What are the times that you feel God within? Well, that's our story for today, and I hope you enjoyed it. It's one of my favorite. Know that we here at Unity miss you, we love you, we bless you, we appreciate you, and we behold the Christ in you. I hope we'll see you real soon.